Gejia are a minority group of about 50,000 people who live in Huangping and Kaili Prefecture in Guizhou Province in southwest China. There is some question about whether the Gejia are a separate minority group. They are now listed as one of the 56 ethnic groups in China, but they do not accept being classified as branch of the Miao people group. They have asked authorities to recognize them as a separate minority because they own their unique language and social customs. They believe themselves to be descendants of Houyi, a legendary man from prehistoric times. Legend says that in ancient times 10 suns appeared in the sky. The heat on earth became intense. Crops shrivel in the fields, lakes and ponds dry up. Humans and animals cower in shelters or collapse from exhaustion. Houyi, a hero from the tribe, decided to help his people out of hardship. He shot down 9 of the suns one by one, leaving only one in the sky. The light and heat disappeared, and it was no longer too hot on the earth, and the people were saved. The Gejia women's costumes have a unique design that commemorates the war that their ancestors fought. The headdress represents the sun and arrow. The body armor on shoulders and back are like shawls, and their legs are protected with leggings. The clothes are white and red and decorated with elaborate silver ornaments which leave a lasting impression. Matang is a typical Gejia village located roughly 18 kilometers north of the city of Kaili. More than 400 people live in this village. Most of them are farmers. A new road was built in recent years so that visitors can now reach the village more easily. For anyone wanting to learn about Gejia people can visit a private gallery located at the side of square in the village. It is an interesting place worth visiting. The museum was built by a villager named Miss Yang Zhenying. Miss Yang is skilled at embroidery and batik. Batik is a cloth that traditionally uses a manual wax-resist dyeing technique. The Gejia girls in the village begin to learn the art of batik at a very young age and become adept at it by the time they reach adulthood. There are many folk handicrafts displayed in the museum, including women's skirts, coats, dresses, and corset-like vests to be worn over a blouse. Batik braces are a typical men's item, and everyday items such as placemats, quilt covers, and tablecloths are also displayed. The patterns are simple but contain symbolism. The dragon, phoenix, birds, fish, and flowers is common. The items in the collection in the gallery are for sale. The Gejia people's houses are built on the hillside and constructed of wood and brick. The main sitting room is in the middle. The threshold is high. The kitchen and bedroom are at each side of the sitting room. The layout of the house is similar to that of the majority Han people in southern China, and different to other ethnic groups in Guizhou, who usually live in 2-story Ganlan-style wooden houses. Like many other villages in China, the young people in Matang leave the village for study or work and come back only for festivals. Most of the time, only old men, women, and children live at home. The villagers seem to live in harmony. They take care of and help each other like one family. Wedding, new babies, or funerals are a big thing for the whole village, and everyone will come to lend a helping hand. Tourists visit the village every day. The villagers provide a welcoming ceremony and performance. Once they receive the notice of a tourist group coming, they will go home to change into a formal costume and get ready for the performance. Villagers gather on the road and wait for the tourists. Every person that joins the performance shares the benefit. Men play folk instruments like the illusion, while the children wear their silver hats and costume to join the team. The people are dancing and playing the illusion, while the women sing songs and serve homemade rice wine to welcome the guests. It is possible to distinguish the difference between the generations of females by their dress. Single ladies wear